Yo, what's good everyone? Hope you're doing great. So today's video is gonna be about when I got a psychosis with my girlfriend out of weed. Hope you're gonna like the story, and if you don't, well, fuck you. So let's get right into it. So the story started, I was getting some random weed from everyone. Like I had a few friends that was giving me free weed for no reason, and of course, I had to take it. Hey, I mean, free fucking weed. Who's gonna say no to that, right? Anyways, I was stacking my weed inside of my Minecraft inventory and I wasn't smoking it because my girlfriend didn't like the fact that I was smoking weed almost every single day, so I calmed my ass down on the smoking sesh. But then I had a plan to smoke weed. My girlfriend is a fan of Hello Kitty, right? And I just said I might get a bong. And of course she was gonna be mad about it because, getting a bong means smoking weed. But I said I was gonna get a Hello Kitty bong. Then she was fine with it, like bruh. How it takes that fucking Hello Kitty bong for her to be happy. Like I just found a real life glitch for that. Anyways, I said when the bong will be delivered to my house, I was gonna do a sesh session with her, and I guess the stars aligned because she accepted. After waiting for 3 long ass months, the bong finally arrived. And me and her were excited for the smoking sesh. I mean, probably just me, but she was down to smoke some weed, so I guess that works. We both planned a day for the smoking sesh, and when the day finally arrived, we waited for the night and it was around 8 to 10 in the afternoon. We both got in my backyard ready for the sesh session. And I just wanna mention the weed that we took was from a sketchy guy that does a lot, but I mean a lot of psychedelic drugs. So maybe the weed was laced with some psychedelic shits, I don't know. Anyways, I took the bong and I did a huge rip. Like a full bucket, and I one hit that shit. Then it was my girlfriend's turn. She's not such of a weed smoker, so I helped her with the rip. She didn't do a full bucket like I did, and I had to light the weed in the bucket for her while she was sucking on that big juicy Hello Kitty bong that I bought off eBay. And now I'm sad because in the future, one of my friends actually broke that bong, which made me mad at him. But I guess it wasn't his fault, so I cannot blame him. Anyways, once she ripped that shit like one hit like I did, she surprisingly didn't cough, which made me impressed. I was kinda proud of her. But immediately she felt something wrong. She started to bad trip out of that rip. Like she was feeling some time distortion. But for me I was feeling just really high because my tolerance was back to 0. I mean 3 months of not smoking the Zaza is a lot for me, bruh. Anyways, just the time that we walked through my backyard back to my garage felt like 2 hours to her, when it actually took like 30 seconds. So we both got into my room and I tried to calm her down because she wasn't feeling good mentally. And I was feeling kinda bad for her. So I just played a movie on my PC to distract her, and during the movie she kept thinking that she bit her tongue off. So she kept showing me her tongue, and of course everything was normal. It was just her tripping balls. But then a little bit later she told me that the weed was laced with some LSD. I don't really know anything about LSD, but I'm pretty sure it's not smokable. But while I was high, it started to make me bad trip as well. Then I started to hear my heart beating out of my chest and I wasn't feeling alright. I really thought that we smoked some LSD even though the effect of the weed was normal. But I rationalized myself and I just said that the weed was completely normal and we had nothing to worry about. But she kept saying that she was seeing stuff. But I wasn't, so I guess she either was too high or the weed was actually laced. But since I wasn't seeing stuff, I guess she was just too high. So I told her to sleep and in the morning it's gonna be alright, and she wanted me to sleep with her. So I laid on the bed with her and closed my eyes, and that's where the actually shit began. Out of nowhere I started to hallucinate and I was being teleported into space. I know it sounds crazy, but I swear to bros, it's the truth. I was teleported into space and I was being reborn in the middle of space. Then I saw some towers in the sky above the clouds, and inside the towers there was some humans, cat people smoking DMT to live an alternate life, because they couldn't get out of the towers. It felt like a magic mushroom trip. And after that I saw a big creature in space. It was a big eye with some tentacles. The tentacles had some pattern on them, like some moving colorful mandala, and it was beautiful to see. The creature wanted to deliver me a message, but it wasn't saying anything. It was just looking at me straight in the eyes. And I was associating that creature as the creator of the universe. I made a drawing of it so here's what I saw. But then the creature made me see a visual bad trip. Not emotional, but visual. It was so weird to see. It was like I was inside of my brain and I was spinning around a monster that lives inside of your brain. But then I was being reincarnated, and my girlfriend saw something wrong with me, since she could literally hear my heart beating, so she started to call my name and shake me. But I wasn't waking up, because I actually wanted to get reincarnated. But my girlfriend just kept on going until it finally worked and I opened my eyes. She kept asking me if I was feeling good, so I had to tell her what actually happened inside of my brain. And she told me that something similar happened to me as well. She was having a trip about being reborn and shit. It was crazy to me, so we both were scared to close our eyes again. So we stayed awake for a little bit, but eventually we both fell asleep. And in the morning my girlfriend was doing some crazy derealization. And I was feeling bad about it, so I told her we're going for a trip at the mall. And I'm gonna buy her some Hello Kitty plushies. It made her a little bit happier, so we hopped into my car, drove to a mall, and I bought her a $100 Hello Kitty plushie. She was so happy about it, and at this point the derealization stopped, so she was feeling way better. And that's it for the story. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe if you want, and goodbye.